It's time for Scuba Nation Radio.
Who is Scuba Nation? Billy C. Boston born and raised.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey, Billy C would dive a puddle if it was deep enough.
Bitch and Mitch. Southern boy.
Diving's like pizza. When it's good, it's great, and when it's bad, it's still good.
Two ordinary guys with a thirst for getting wet and exploring all things scuba. We are Scuba Nation. One nation underwater.
Presented by Leisure Pro.
Thanks for tuning in, Scuba Nation. I'm Mitch, and also in the studio is the man who once got bitten by a shark, and the shark went to the hospital, Billy C.
Hey, sometimes when I go diving, the sharks go into the cage, okay?
Nice. Nice. So, Scuba Nation, coming up this weekend on Fox's Sun Sports, we got a brand new episode on Scuba Nation, and we go traveling up and down the Old Seven.
Wow, this was pretty historic because, obviously in the 20s, they were working on the bridge, and, off of Marathon, there's the Flagler barge, and this would carry supplies to make, to help with construction during the bridges. But in the 20s, there was these terrible hurricanes down here, and that barge was sunk. But there's also the old swing bridge, Mitch.
Yep.
And that on the old 7 Mile bridge, that allowed boats to go from the bay side to the ocean side, and now they sunk it. And we're going to go check it out this weekend on Scuba Nation.
Boy, I can't wait. And it was a hell of a dive. I can't wait for you guys to check it out with us. So we'll be right back after the break, and we're going to talk a little Labor Day weekend. You're listening to Scuba Nation Radio.
One nation underwater. Hey, Scuba Nation, Billy C here. After a great day of scuba diving in the Florida Keys, it's time to decompress. That's when I reach for Shipyard Beer, the official beer of Scuba Nation. Shipyard Brewing Company has been making award-winning, handcrafted beer since 1994. For Shipyard, it's all about drinkability, consistency, and balance. They go down like Florida Keys sunsets. Ask for Shipyard Beer at your local bars and restaurants today.
Hey everybody, this is Mitch of Scuba Nation. I shop LeisurePro.com for all my water sport needs. I can find fantastic products for scuba, apparel, photography, boat and kayak products, and everything in between. I can also chat with their dive experts and read product reviews to make sure the product I want is the product I'm looking for. When you shop at LeisurePro.com, you always get free shipping and hassle-free returns. So make sure you visit LeisurePro.com for all your water sport needs.
Welcome back, Scuba Nation. Billy C., I think this is probably one of my favorite times of year. I've got the U.S. Open on, start of college football.
Yeah.
and it's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, for me, it's like the official end of the summer, and people are gonna they don't have a break until like maybe Thanksgiving or Christmas. So this is one of those times, get your family, get in the car, trek down to the Florida Keys, grill some hamburgers, grill some hot dogs, go diving, just enjoy that last hurrah of summer.
Get the kids in the water, do a little snorkeling.
Yeah, snorkeling or diving, or even just getting out on the water and getting your face below the waves and seeing the colorful fish and the moray eels. I mean, life gets hectic in the fall. We all know that. This is your chance to come back down before things get crazy. Your life gets crazy and hectic.
Man. So get on down here to the fabulous Florida Keys. Check in with our boat captains that we have down here, and take advantage of this last hurrah for summer. Get in the water, check out some really cool aquatic life, and have a good time with the family. So coming up next, we're actually going to be checking in with our boat captains and seeing what they've got cooking over the Labor Day weekend. You're listening to Scuba Nation Radio.
One nation underwater.
Dive the Atocha with Mel Fisher's expedition in Key West. Be a treasure hunter and dive the active wreck site of the richest Spanish galleon ever discovered. Mel Fisher and his crew discovered the Mother Lode in 1985. Today, the search continues for the remaining hundreds of millions of dollars in cargo. The Fisher family now invites you to learn proper salvage techniques from the world's greatest treasure hunters. Join us for the adventure of a lifetime. Visit melfisher.com.
Sea Life has just announced their new Micro HD underwater camera, and it's packed with some amazing new features with divers in mind. Sea Life Micro HD is totally sealed, so you don't need O-rings or maintenance. Charge and sync with USB cable and Wi-Fi. They also have a 2.4-inch display that makes it really easy to see. Finally, the camera uses 4 clearly marked large buttons. Simple, easy, and awesome results with 1080p HD video too. Check out the hot new Sea Life Micro HD at your favorite dive shop today.
Welcome back, Scuba Nation. We're going to check in with our boat captains, starting with Justin Minicino at Amori Dive Resort. Justin, how you doing?
Great, man. It's great out here. Beautiful.
It's a big weekend, Justin. What's going on at Amore Dive Resort on Labor Day weekend?
Oh, man. It's phenomenal. We're giving a 2-for-1. 2-for-1. Anybody hears this and mentions it at the resort, we give 2-for-1 and a Amore Dive Resort t-shirt.
Now, you're talking dives, not drinks, right?
Scuba diving trip. It has two dives. It's one trip, 2 locations.
No, that's awesome. So someone comes down, they bring a buddy, 2-for-1, 2 dives. What a great way to spend.
And a t-shirt.
And a t-shirt. Look at that, man. You're giving away t-shirts, too. Well, dude, you got to go down to Amore and dive with Justin. Trust me, it's a hell of a time. So, Justin, hey, man, so have a great weekend. Enjoy the dives. And everyone, go to Amore Dive Resort. Find Justin. Get you 2-for-1s.
Thanks, Billy.
All right, brother. Love ya.
Safe dives,
Love
Justin.
you. Scuba Nation, baby.
So moving down to Islamorada, we're talking to our good friend, Captain Eric Billups of Islamorada Dive Center. Eric, what's going on, my man?
Mitch, how you doing? How you doing, Billy?
What up, Eric? Big weekend coming up, Labor Day weekend. What's going on down at IDC?
Well, you know, the cool thing about in the Florida Keys and the Labor Day weekend, you know, I look at social media and I see these kids going back to school, these poor Patriot fans up in Massachusetts, and they got their sweatshirts on, they got their coats on. You know, hey, it's still summer down here, guys.
You're right about that, dude.
Bring them down for the last hurrah weekend, and let's go out and do some fantastic, warm diving down here.
It's funny you say that. I was just up in Pennsylvania diving, and I can appreciate warm diving. So you're right. This is the unofficial end of summer. It's a big weekend. Get down and see Eric. He's got beautiful dive boats, multiple dive boats. I'm sure you got snorkel trips. I'm sure you're doing racks. I'm sure you're doing reefs, right?
We're doing it all, and we'll even take Patriot fans out. No big deal. Bring them down. It's fine. I'll make an exception this one weekend.
Hey, brother, does that mean me and you need to put a wager on the Dolphins-Patriots game?
I'm a Lions fan. I'm from Detroit.
That's right. I remember that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, a wager is for sure. Bring it on.
You got it, brother. Well, hey, Scuba Nation, get down. Have a great weekend with Eric. Thanks, my brother.
Safe dives, Eric. Finishing up our little journey down to Florida Keys, we end up with Captain Tropical Mike at South Point Divers in Key West. What's going on, Captain?
Hey, not much, Billy and Mitch. How you doing today?
You got cooking for the big Labor Day weekend there, Captain?
Hey, what we have in store for the big Labor Day weekend is very exciting. We got the Vandenberg trip, wreck dives in the morning. Getting some awesome conditions there. Some the sandbar sharks have been showing up.
I got to see those sandbar sharks.
And the reefs themselves are starting to improve a little bit on the visibility range. Reefs in the afternoon, get the students out, get them down, get them certified.
Nice. So you're growing the nation. You got more people getting certified. I love that. So, dude, if you're listening to this radio show and you're thinking about scuba diving, you can go down and do it with you, right, Tropical Mike?
That's right. We got a good staff and a lot of good diving that we had down here in the Florida Keys.
So hey, if you're thinking about getting certified, if you want to do trips down in the Vandenberg, this is the official end of summer. So get down to South Point Divers and look up Tropical Mike.
Hey guys, you have a good, safe weekend and safe bubbles to the surface.
Amen to that.
So thank you to our boat captains and Scuba Nation. Make sure that you tune in to a new episode of Scuba Nation on Fox's Sun Sport, where we go traveling up and down the old 7.
Yeah, folks, have a great Labor Day weekend. Be safe out there. Enjoy it. Have a great time. Thanks for listening. Scuba Nation, one nation underwater.
Hey, Scuba Nation, Billy C here. After a great day of scuba diving in the Florida Keys, it's time to decompress. That's when I reach for Shipyard Beer, the official beer of Scuba Nation. Shipyard Brewing Company has been making award-winning, handcrafted beer since 1994. For Shipyard, it's all about drinkability, consistency, and balance. They go down like Florida Keys sunsets. Ask for Shipyard Beer at your local bars and restaurants today.
Join us for Scuba Nation's Amore Weekend Extravaganza, August 21st through the 24th at Amore Dive Resort in Key Largo. Stay with Billy C. and Mitch at Amy Slate's Amore Dive Resort and be a part of a Scuba Nation episode. It's a weekend full of fun, diving, and seminars from Ladd Atkins and Ken Niedermeyer. Contact Amore Dive Resort 1-800-426-6729 and book today.